Hey guys, it's Zach with Blade HQ here at SHOT Show 2018, and we're sitting at the Boker booth, and I'm sitting down with Kenton, and he's going to show us some knives. How you doing today?
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Basically, a couple of our newer items that we came out with for SHOT Show were later introductions for 2017. One of these items was the PICADOR. PICADOR G10 have anodized aluminum scales, running a 440C on the blade. Now this is actually one of our designs, one of our in-house designers. These retail for about $135, which is suggested MSRP, and they're available now.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like the dagger on that. And then one thing that you'll find, one thing that I've noticed at least with this design is when you close it, you want to use that flipper tab.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's something that you kind of have to remind the mind, but I really like the design on that.
Now it is a little bit tricky, with this edge here making it look like a dagger.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Somebody might be inclined to actually sharpen that edge.
Right.
I wouldn't suggest that.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
Because you'll be losing your finger when you go to close.
Exactly, so yeah, no, that's something that's really neat about that one.
But these have sold really well here the past few months.
Cool.
They're available now at the stores.
Right on, awesome. What else we got?
Another addition too is Jason Stout has come out with a blackwash series of the LATERALUS, running the same D2 tool steel, black finish, running still about 129 MSRP. We did run some of the other ones at a 119 pricing,
cool.
But just a little bit more expensive again with the finish. These are available now. Again, operate on the same ball bearing system.
Yeah.
Good feel, good cut, good carry in the pocket.
For sure.
It's a frame lock.
Awesome. Yeah, I like this one a lot as well. And this one feels like it really wants to go to work,
It does.
Yeah, and I like that choil up there as well with the jimping. It really, like, if you have to choke up, It's a good place to choke up on. So.
Jason is a Tennessee guy, so he's he's used to carrying knives just like everywhere else in Tennessee.
For sure.
So he did think about this knife very well.
Yeah.
I have to commend him on that because a lot of the design too keeps that hand from moving forward.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Good purchase is something I really look for personally in a knife.
So. It becomes a good work knife for that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think we're bouncing here now.
Now, Urbanesky, he's one of our newer designers. Boker right now has about 68, 69 designers that we use.
Awesome.
Urbanesky came in early last year where we brought in the Caracal and the Wildcat.
Right.
He came out with the CFM A1 series, which is a frame lock, G10 ball bearing system, and D2 tool steel.
Great.
I'm sorry, this is the Sandvik steel.
Oh, Sandvik, okay.
D2 is what he runs on the Caracal and the Wildcat. It's just a little bit different introduction from him using a Swedish steel.
Awesome.
Still the same operation, same fit, same feel.
Perfect.
But a little bit thinner.
I was going to say, this one seems like it comes in a little bit thinner when you hold it in hand. So,
meeting with his knives and seeing how he operates, he really feels like he wants a more of a carry, a daily carry knife.
Right.
And the Caracal Wildcat do that, but they are just a little bit wider in the pocket.
For sure, yeah.
For people that like a wider grip.
Yeah, something that's a little bit thinner is nice sometimes. I mean, especially if you're wearing like slacks or something like that.
Exactly.
So, no, that's great. That's super great. Now, these are ones that I'm pretty excited about because this is a knife I really like personally. So what do you got for us here?
Brad has come out with a few more models of the Urban Trapper. We came out with the we call it on the road an El Grande series, but it's just basically the Boker large Urban Trapper.
Right.
Which now we offer 3 sizes, including the standard size that everybody's used to with the Urban Trapper, and even a micro size.
We can hold those up and we can kind of show, you want to grab that one, throw it on top. That way we can kind of see the size between the large, the regular, and then the mini there.
The Mini, for a lot of my customers in the Southeast, has been very popular with a lot of the ladies.
Okay.
Since they have smaller pockets or thinner, shorter pockets, they like this knife because it fits very well.
Awesome.
Same materials that we're operating on this. You're running about a half-inch in size difference.
Okay. Between the different steps.
Correct.
Great.
But Wonderful. You're running the same titanium frame, titanium pocket clip, ball bearing system, the IKBS system, and with the VG10 steel.
Great. And then all of these, it seems, are deep carry as well, right? Correct?
They are deep carry,
which I really like about. That's something else that I really like about this series.
Exactly. And one kind of a idea that I've learned here on the road too is when people will snag a pocket clip on a titanium frame,
right?
They don't know how to bend it back.
Okay.
Use typically a T7 torque bit. take that off, bend it back, put it back together, you're good as new.
All right, awesome.
We get several calls like that a year for people looking for new clips when they don't really need one.
Right, you just need to take it off, bend it back, and throw it back on.
It's just the torsion values of titanium.
For sure.
You just have to go a little bit further.
Awesome. Well, that's actually
quick fix.
That's actually a good tip for you guys out there.
Quick fix. You're not having to deal with us and contact us. And
yeah, no, that's great.
For something very simple.
Wonderful. Perfect.
Again, along the lines with what Brad has come out with is the Urban Trapper series. It's a little bit shorter. It's an Urban Trapper with a Tanto blade. So you will have more of a dual impression, dual cut to the blade. Again, we're running VG10. These are only available right now with the titanium frame.
Okay.
We will look into carrying them more in the G10, the more popular G10s, the Coca-Colas. But we like to run a test phase and see how it goes.
For sure. You know, something when I was handling these that I noticed is these are really nice and light.
Exactly.
Like these feel really great. And when you have that deep carry pocket clip, it really makes the knife just kind of disappear in the pocket, which is really awesome with how slim it is and how light it feels. So,
well, you know,
yeah.
Knowing Brad, great guy, great designer. He likes carry knives that you can run the seam of your pants.
Yep.
You know, if you're going to wear khakis, if you're going to wear jeans, a lot of law enforcement is starting to carry this now.
Okay, yeah.
Because of the polyester pants.
Right.
It runs seam of the pants and still use the hand in the pants.
For sure.
So I mean, we are coming out with more and more series like this. We do have some custom series that we run for certain customers that are out there, so you may see some variations. But when you're running anywhere from, you know, right around $100, say up to $130 MSRP,
right,
you're still hitting it at a good price point.
Awesome. And I really like the Tanto blade. I think it's just a cool design feature. So it's something in a knife that I can appreciate design-wise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tanto blades are an American fad.
Yeah.
You know, we came out with it several years ago, and you know, basically it was just more of a penetration blade.
Right. Yeah.
This being more of a quick stick, I guess you could put it, with a rapid open, you get a little bit more of a spreader edge to it.
For sure.
So if you're using it as a self-defense tool, you're right in that market.
You're looking pretty good. Yeah.
Exactly. Another unique one that we came out with this year as well is the Damascus blade with the Urban Trapper. And these are going to run a little bit higher just because of the Damascus stamp.
For sure.
As far as I know, we run 3 different stamp patterns through the Damascus, so you will see variations. Sometimes the dealers will actually pull some aside that have the different sides.
A little bit of variation to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Exactly. Like this one has more of the running man appearance to it.
For sure. Yeah.
Now you are running a little bit higher again. We are doing these more of a limited series, limited availability, but they're going to run about $300.
About $300. So a little bit more of a high-end kind of gentleman's folder. Awesome. Right on. Okay. And then what do we have here?
Now this is something brand new for Boker. This is basically the Gemini and the assisted open. Now the Gemini was always a German product. Myself and a couple other reps came up with the idea of adding a spring to it and making assisted open to meet that market. We are retailing these at $99. You may see it less because we don't have MAP pricing on it. We're going to be running basically VG10 steel as opposed to 154, which a lot of the products in that price range usually run.
For sure.
We are running a little bit better. And these are the first styles that we do have coming out. So these are the prototypes, but these will be available summer of this year.
Summerish.
Exactly.
Right on.
Exactly.
And this is something that I always really love to see is kind of the guys on the ground seeing a knife that they like and saying, you know what, we can make this a little bit better.
Oh, exactly.
And I love that you guys presented this to Boker, and Boker's like, oh yeah, no, that's great, let's do this.
Part of working for Boker, we can do that. I mean,
That's
we
awesome.
have several different ideas that we run across with the daily customer,
right,
the daily dealer who will suggest something to us and say, I wish somebody would come out with that. Well, we have that ability.
That's awesome.
That's one thing working for Boker and providing the U.S. with over 2,000 pieces. You know, we can have that production ability.
Cool.
Once we get these running, this will be just kind of an intro into, you know, further assisted opens, further automatics. I'm hoping that we actually get our OTFs out the door here for too long.
Oh, awesome.
But there are some sneak peeks coming.
Cool.
So we'll start releasing those, and you'll start seeing information about that.
Awesome. That's
coming
great.
up within the next few months.
Great. Wonderful. We'll keep our eyes peeled for sure.
Very good.
Something we've been asking everybody here at SHOT Show is, what do you got in your pocket?
What I normally carry, this is what I've been carrying for 3 years since I started working for Boker.
Awesome.
I carry Urban Trapper, carbon fiber frame.
Cool.
I do every now and then carry some custom ones that I build, some secret ones that we put together. But that right now has always been my popular knife. That's been my
3 years.
go-to knife.
That's a commitment.
It's been my box cutter. It's been my rope cutter, package opener. It's when somebody needs a knife, they always turn to the knife guy and say, "Hey, what you got on?"
Yeah, exactly.
But these have always done well for me.
Awesome, wonderful.
Always done well.
Thanks for having us today. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
for sure.
it. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. So that's everything that Boker has got for us, guys, but that's not all the Blade HQ has for you. Make sure to check out our 2018 SHOT Show playlist to see what the latest and greatest is. And keep an eye on Boker. It sounds like they got some really interesting stuff coming up.